until he saw the necklace that the little boy had casually tossed at his feet. The CEO was shocked to discover that the ring on the necklace was the very one he had given his girlfriend 5 years ago. He immediately stepped forward anxiously and asked the little boy where the ring had come from. The commotion quickly attracted the little boy's mother. She demanded to know why the CEO was picking on her son. Unexpectedly, at the moment the CEO turned around, he discovered that the little boy's mother was none other than his ex-girlfriend who had disappeared 5 years ago. It turned out that exactly 5 years ago, the CEO had fallen in love with this woman despite his father's objections. In order to afford $20,000 in living expenses, he participated in an illegal street race and ended up in a serious crash, suffering severe injuries. The doctor told the woman that the CEO's condition was critical and that he urgently needed a kidney transplant, but the hospital could not find a matching kidney donor in time. Upon hearing this, the woman showed no hesitation and went onto the operating table. She intended to let the doctor remove one of her kidneys to save the CEO, because the surgery carried great risks. The doctor advised the woman to have an abortion before donating her kidney, but she refused, because the child in her womb was already 7 months old. Before donating her kidney, she wanted to give birth to the child to leave an heir for the CEO. The doctor warned that even if she successfully delivered the baby, combined with the kidney donation, she would probably not live past 30. Seeing that the woman remained steadfast in her decision, the doctor had no choice but to agree. After she saved the CEO's life, the CEO's father did not thank her, but instead thought she was a gold digger looking to marry into wealth. He claimed that if she had not fallen in love with his son, none of this would have happened. Then he threw a confession statement at her. It turned out that the CEO's crash had also involved an entire family of 3. Although the family had already accepted compensation, the CEO still had to serve 5 years in prison. If the woman agreed to take the blame and go to prison for the CEO, his father would spare no effort to heal the CEO, and would also ensure the CEO inherited the family fortune. Upon hearing this, the woman agreed to serve the sentence on the CEO's behalf. 3 days later she enlisted a friend to pose as her wealthy boyfriend, to mock the CEO as being poor, incapable of providing the luxurious life she desired. Next, she lied that their child had died, and that she had never loved the CEO. Then she got into the fake boyfriend's car and drove off. Her intention was to make the CEO forget her completely. No matter how the CEO chased after her, she remained indifferent. At this point the CEO's heart was completely broken by the woman. He swore he would never forgive her in this lifetime. Little did he know that the woman was already sobbing uncontrollably in the car. 5 years later, the woman was released from prison. She was very relieved to see how much her son had grown. She also felt deep gratitude toward her fake boyfriend. However, because he was born prematurely, her son suffered from a congenital heart defect. The past 5 years had been torment for her son, who endured unbearable pain. On their way home, her son's heart condition flared up again, so the woman hurriedly took her son to the hospital. The doctor said her son's condition was already very serious. He needed surgery as soon as possible, otherwise his life would be at risk. But the surgery would cost $300,000.